It's your girl, Miss J Talks with J. Man, here we go again with everybody saying that Surf has a ghostwriter. Now, years ago, everybody was claiming Audi Boom was Surf's ghostwriter. And now, you got Cuban claiming that Ace Amin writes for Surf. It's never a dull day or moment if you're Surf. From he got a ghostwriter to he thinks he's on top of the world because he won 3 straight battles, and he actually had 3 rounds for those 3 battles, you know. Midnight Madness, because he's the bigger name out of him, Jack and Bill. Him and Bill had a situation, you know, so I guess people figured Midnight Madness was over. A lot of times when people get into it with Surf, it's all battle rap. It's battle rap most of the times. Like, a lot of these guys don't even personally know Surf, so a lot of times when they go back and forth with Surf, it's strictly battle rap. You know, I never thought, even with Surf and Jack going back and forth, or whatever their situation was, that Midnight Madness was in jeopardy. They had a successful first event. I think 3 out of the battles have dropped. 3 of the battles that have happened have dropped. Big T versus Lucastro is out. J2 versus Bad News is out. Snake Eyes versus Nun's out. So we are only still waiting on who Hustle battled, and Finney versus Shuni to drop, and Drugs and Trufo. I don't know. It's like everybody hates Surf for some reason. Mind you, as far as Midnight Madness, Surf is using his own money to put it on the floor for these battles. So I don't understand why everybody hates Surf. You know, it just seems like everybody hates Surf. Or like when Surf says something, it's like you don't need to make a comment. That's basically what it comes off as far as Surf. So it's like, I don't understand. Like, what's the issue with everybody in Surf? Is it because Surf is cocky? Is that what it is? Is it because Surf's cocky that it's just like magnified 20 times worse when Surf says something? You know? I'm just trying to understand it. Midnight Madness provides battlers that most people don't even know or aren't hip to a platform where they can battle. Like, what is Surf getting out of Midnight Madness? Other than he's helping battlers who otherwise wouldn't be known to some of the big names get known, you know? You're in a room with like the big name battlers when you battle for Midnight Madness. So I don't know. It's like, I agree with Surf when he says when he wakes up, every time he's around, there's a blog hating on him. You know, say what you want about Surf, you know, and I'll say it again. Even in the battles where Surf only had 2 rounds, in those battles, that's what people talked about. They talked about Surf in his 2 rounds. You didn't talk about his opponent having 3 rounds. That was never discussed. He had 2 rounds for Reed? I haven't beaten Reed. He had 2 rounds for Nitty? And people haven't beaten Nitty, so it's like Surf said, you know, he's damned if he does. If he do, he damned if he don't. I don't know the full situation to, you know, him and Jack, and then how Cuban is mentioning about Ace Amin being his ghostwriter, you know. I don't be in spaces all day. You know, I go to work. I don't be in spaces all day. So I don't know. You know. But I was on spaces when Surf and Jakkboy were talking out whatever their issues were. And they were saying that they were, you know, basically on the same page. You know, whatever. But, like, the hate for Surf is, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, a lot of people that say Surf's name know they'll never get to battle him. They'll never get to battle him, you know. Like, I can honestly say Surf versus Ace, I mean, is a real strong possibility for Midnight Madness. You know, versus it happening on URL. I just don't understand. I don't understand. You know, even when Surf is minding his business, it just seems like people have to mention him to seem, like, relevant. Like, you're not relevant unless you bash Surf. I see something about, I think Surf said he would battle Goods. I don't know if that's really going to happen. But, I mean, I did see that Surf said he needs to be more active. Be more active. He likes to battle battlers when they're hot. He did it with Geechee. He's saying he battle Easy. Easy's hot. So it's like, Surf is saying for him to battle Goods needs to be active. Understandable. It's understandable. You don't want to battle somebody who only pops out maybe once a year. So it's understandable. There's other battles for Surf. You know, if he doesn't even battle with Goods this year, he still has Easy. He still got Chess. You know, Danny, JC, Cortez. You know, he has a slew of options. I think Surf versus Goods is just a battle preferably that the fans will want to see. So that's more so what it is. You know, like Surf said, Goods sees him as the young Surf at like 19 when he first came in the game. He's not that anymore. Surf's done a whole lot more, you know, charting with his albums, things like that. How many other battlers are charting with their albums? Getting features from Chris Brown, Mozzie, and anybody else that you would, if you were a big name rapper, you could get these features with. So it's like, is it hate? Is it jealousy with Surf? Like, really, what is it? What is it that people just gotta mention Surf? You know? I don't get it. And then it's like, people get mad when Surf, like, goes on his little rants and talks about people after, but so much. After, you know, waking up to blog after blog after blog, people mentioning you in a negative light. And then people get mad when you finally respond, you know. I don't know. It's like everybody hates Surf. Everybody hates Surf. That's what I've come to a conclusion of. Everybody hates Surf for whatever reason. Whether he says somebody sucks far as battling, or he ain't battling that person, you know. That's just what it comes down to, you know. I don't know. So in my opinion, Surf's last 3 battles, he won. He beat Twerk, Calico. What was it, Surf? Calico, Surf Calico, John we don't even see now after Surf beat him. Twerk's still in the spiral of trying to get it together and not choke and stumble. And then, like, Calico's the only one that's still kind of, like, out and about, like, after their battle. And, like, Surf's doing all this, along with being on Spaces all day, along with doing his music, doing his shows and everything else, and helping other battlers negotiate to get the maximum bag for their battles. If anybody watched the Hip Hop is Real interview with Surf and Easy, he mentions about the fact he helped Easy negotiate to get the biggest bag for Averb. So it's like, people say this and they say that about Surf, but he's negotiating deals and getting battlers maximum money for certain matchups. Can't be mad at a man for that. So, in conclusion, I'm just going to sum it up to everybody hates Surf.